everybody, and welcome back once again to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity 2. Here we are in a new district, and we are itching to explore what it has to offer. Oh yes, we're in Periki's Overlook, with lots of shops, some of which that sell magical items that house an archmage in a manor, potentially. And that has a luxuriously sounding spa. So, yeah, it's going to be a session of window shopping and hopefully a bit of pampering maybe for Fedoran. But before we crack on, two things. First of all, I do apologise if you can hear some kind of loud noise in the background of the commentary, but this is the only time I have to record this session today, and the next door neighbour, or the house behind, directly behind me, decided it's a good time to cut his hedge. So, there's that. Hopefully you won't hear it. The second thing is I've upgraded. I've leveled up Nadog and Remgren. So a very, very quick look at what I've done here, because we could only pick one talent for both of them. Nadog has become a level 5 brute, and we have gone with him. Active skills, we've gone for an extra point in mechanics, an extra point in intimidate, and he got an extra ability, and we picked confident aim, which converts 30% of grazes into hits, so it gives him a greater opportunity to hit things, which is great. Only if using a proficient weapon, but because of his class, he can only use axes, so that's perfectly fine, because he's always using a proficient weapon. Devoted. Yeah, increased penetration with their chosen weapon. So he can only use one weapon to get that bonus and the increased crit chance. If he uses any other weapon, of course, he suffers penalties. But yeah, we're not using anything other than axes for him. Remgren, level 5 druid. We've gone for him an extra point of stealth, an extra point of survival. And now he's at 3rd level. He's got the access of now, we've picked Beetle Shell. Picked Beetle Shell for him, which basically is like the priest version of Withdraw. Basically encases somebody in a shell. That person can't move, but it absorbs damage. It's like a last-ditch attempt to keep somebody alive rather than having them go down and suffer injuries. That could be a last-ditch attempt if we can't get Withdraw off with Jyoti. And the second thing we've gone for is... Did we get the one or did we get 2? I can't remember. I'm sure we got another one. I'm sure we did. I think we put it into an ability. Yeah, there we did. Combat Focus. We give him Combat Focus, which gives him extra concentration at the start of each combat. Handy for spellcasters particularly. And he automatically got Wild Growth for reaching a new power level. And that is a buff for his Beast Summons, giving them the robust inspiration and increasing their size. So, we can summon... It's beasts or primordials, in fact. Beast or primordial. And we can summon so far those cute little spawlings, so I'm assuming we can use this on them because I think they're primordials. So yeah, at some point in the near future we would like to sample this out. Anyway, without further ado, I've flapped my gums for long enough. It's time to explore the region. So first point of call, on the left hand side we've got some exotic herbs. Really don't propose to spend too long in there because hell, we're not going to buy anything, and I can't see there being anything overly exciting in a herb shop other than herbs. So, and we tend to pick up a lot of herbs on our travels. So, unless we want to specifically craft certain things, which, funnily enough, we do, we really could do with a backlog of, at least for the time being, minor healing scrolls for her. And if you go to crafting, I find out how to get there. Potions of minor healing? No. What potions? Scrolls. Scroll of minor healing to start with. We've got... we need Ratiti roots, and specifically what they're lacking at the moment is palm slats. So if you see any of these in the herb shop, we might be putting them on our shopping list. Because we want a good 5 to 10 of these straight away, as soon as possible. And we've got people... oh, what the hell is this creature? Announcing potions and elixirs at the dark cupboard. Oh, interesting. Ooh. Okay. Let's go have a wee talk with the proprietor.
Why, hello. Could Steely at your service.
Good Steely! She sets down her pruning shears and looks you up and down with a warm smile.
I can tell that you're new to the Deadfire. Maybe you're still getting your bearings? Some of my herbs can help with seasickness or worse afflictions.
What gives you the impression that I'm new?
It's nothing personal. You just have that taking everything in look about you.
Ah. Fedoran's going to have to work on that because being known as a newbie might not be beneficial.
Give it time. It'll pass.
Let's see her wares then. Ooh, Apothecary's Gloves. Extra dex and 2 to Alchemy. Okay, interesting. Not sure we want that urgently. Twisted Root Doll. Ooh, 5 uses. So these summons that we've seen, and there's one also for those grubs in Queen's Birth, they only are used, well, obviously 1 per rest is quite standard, but they actually only have a finite number of uses as well, so you can't use them infinitely. So you've got a time when you use them. But nonetheless, it's still something to add to the shopping list because, hey, we love a good summon or two. So Twisted Root Doll from the Exotic Herb Shop. Summoning a Vine Lurker. 1750. Mouthchar, Turu Chew, Swift, Whiteleaf, Deadeye, Ripple Sponge, Rahi Pods. We're not seeing what we need. Palm Slats and 2 Raty Roots, so she's got some Raty Roots, so it's not overly expensive. 160 each. I'm kind of tempted to buy it now, but we'll just add it to the shopping list for now. It's the Palm Slat. Oh, there you go. 23 Palm Slats. 100 each. Definitely going to add that to the list. Okay, Living Steel. How interesting. If we go to Healing and Support, what's the next scroll up from Minor? Moderate? We're not too far off Moderate Healing Scrolls, to be honest with you. Still uses Tarondras. We've got these things, glaive berries, and again Palm Slats. Does she sell glaive berries?
Welcome back, stranger.
Oh, there you go, 2. They're very cheap, in fact. So we can make a couple of moderates as well. Right, okay, interesting stuff. We shall return at some point in the future. But yeah, some useful stuff there from the herbalist. An imp that was announcing some of the goods available in the dark cupboard. Look at that, we've got herbs already that we can collect. Dark cupboard on what side, eh? Indeed. Oh, you mean the glaive berries that we were going to buy are just growing outside? Okay, we'll cross that off the shopping list then. For now. Curious Lantern, name your price. Curious Lantern. Is that an addition to the shop? No, I think that's the actual. Oh, again, they're talking about the Lantern of Jyoti. This is a Mater's Refreshments. We'll get to that in a second. First of all, though, the Dark Cupboard. Now, this is a shop we have a massive interest in exploring and seeing what's there. Ooh, the excitement.
Cajun back? They don't let you have those in Deerwood anymore. That one's in pretty good condition.
No, I think it's that pet slicer thing. Wow. Look at this place. Reminds me of Harry Potter, this kind of thing. Ironclad construct. Wow.
Sure.
We look around here. Some exotic spices. Construct. Is there an upstairs as well? Oh my god, there is. That's the living quarters of another construct that's on patrol. You won't be stealing anything from here then. Just a bit of browsing. The horned bones of a godlike. The plaque simply reads, "Shoplifters beware." Oh dear.
Yeah.
Shop imp.
Got it.
Fortune for a pun, good sir?
I got nowhere else to turn. Stonehill is going to kill me.
Don't drag me into your mess, Berteno. Not again.
Then you leave me no choice. I'm sorry.
Hey, come back with that. Medico!
Has he just stolen something? If so, that constructor's not doing his job properly. Right, we'll go and see what's going on in a second. Two things we need to check out first.
No problem.
Fortune teller.
Salutations. Do you wish to hear your fortune?
Yes, why not? The puppet's eyes close and he steeples his fingers. You hear gears whirring and clicking inside the box. His eyes reopen, this time with an amber glow.
I see a bucket. No, a ship. You're going to embark on a journey very soon. Or have you already? If you encounter a man in a hat, you must be careful not to speak to him. The consequences are too dire.
What? Lots of people wear hats. How specific is this fortune telling?
I can see no more. Unless you give me another pyre.
You're not very good at this, are you?
I just told you an accurate fortune. You'll be thanking me when it comes true.
Well, I won't be, because I'm going to be speaking with people with hats on, and when I get attacked and it might be too late.
Oh, Ifrin, you were right. I can't believe I ever doubted you. That's what you'll say. Guaranteed.
Okay. Do we want a chance for more fortune? Yeah, go on then.
I see an island. Its shores are pitted, wreathed in fire. But you are bound to go there. Someone awaits you. A man, I think. An old friend.
Okay, so we're going to get, we need to watch out for a man in a hat. And we're going to go to a island, shores, pitted and wreathed in fire that might contain an old friend. Interesting. Right, fine. I mean, the second one was a little bit more specific, to be fair,
Got it.
than the first fortune. Oh, poor lady behind the counter has her head in her hands.
That flaccid batso.
This young wizard clutches the countertop, looking as if she's either going to vault over it or snap it in half.
Imp, you had none of that, huh?
The imp mutters to himself in a dark, guttural tone.
That's what I thought. What am I going to do? Think, Facina.
She grabs a fistful of her hair and sighs. What was going on there?
My postenago of a lover stole Rokawa's fingers. The master will kill me if I don't get them back.
Lover? Lover's tiff.
He must have wanted to raise some fast coin. Archimea will flay me alive over those damned gloves.
Aha! So there we go, we're getting a message about Archimea here. And Archimea is her master, I suppose she mentioned there. So here we go, Archimea, an archmage of worldwide renown. The spells bearing his name focus largely on illusion and pain, qualities that he prizes in his personal life and teaching philosophy. Over the years he has fostered dozens of students, but none have graduated from their apprenticeship to Archimea's satisfaction, opting instead to leave his service in bitterness and resentment over the Archmage's notoriously unfair treatment. He lives in Nekataka at Pariki's Overlook, where he operates a local magic shop, the Dark Cupboard. So this is actually Archimea's shop. Cool beans. Why are those gloves so important? They belong to Archimea. Need they be any more important than that? But if you can give us some insight into the powers they contain, maybe we might be able to obtain a discount on the gloves if we get them back.
You do not know Archimea, do you? He is as cheap as a Wodican clerk. Whatever he loses from those gloves, he will take out on me. Somehow.
Yes, and how come the constructs... That's what we just mentioned, isn't it? About the constructs not attacking.
Is it strange? I don't know. Go consult Archimea's grimoire if you're that curious.
Flustered, she finds any excuse to look elsewhere. Yes, there's something you're not telling me. It's important that I am in full possession of the facts if I am to provide you with the best assistance.
Not that it's any of your business, but Berteno used to spend a lot of late nights here.
I think I get your meaning.
I got into the construct's guts and marked off Berteno as a safe visitor so they would not attack him. And before you ask, no, I will never do this again.
Right, and why does he need the money that he would risk stealing the gloves that are the property of an archmage? Very dangerous thing to do.
He said that he's in debt to a Rautayan captain by the name of Hamuto Stonehill. By all accounts, a deadly serious man.
Well, I think we've got a bit of an interest in this, because those gloves, if they belong to an archmage, or he's at least crafted them perhaps, they could well be useful for Fedoran. And if we get them back and save her hide, she might give us a discount on them. So, yeah. Fedoran's saying he'll get the gloves back.
You will? If you are expecting some payment or reward, I do need to keep this under wraps.
Yes, well, I mean, I'm not going to ask for too much, but perhaps a discount would be a nice place to start. She blinks twice in disbelief before regarding you with a warm smile. And that discount, I am not saying for the gloves, I am saying for the entire store.
You look capable. While I am stuck behind this counter, I am in no position to refuse help. A discount goes without saying. You're saving me a world of trouble by doing this. Thank you.
No problem.
I do not know where Berteno fences his goods, but he mentioned an appointment at the Bra Citadel docks.
Rosina bites her thumbnail and glares at the door, seeming to wish it would burst off its hinges.
Hamuto Stonehill must be as dangerous as he sounds, or else Berteno wouldn't be so panicked.
Alright, so he owes some money to somebody. He's stolen the gloves, probably to peddle them to get the money to pay this guy back. So let's see if we can get a bit more information first.
Berteno stole Rokau. Suddenly my whole existence...
Maybe not then. Okay, so we're not going to do any shopping in any of the regions until we have done a couple of things, because it sounds like we can get discounts in most of these stores so far by helping out the proprietor. So for instance, here we get the gloves back, we might get a discount in the store. Second of all, the map place, if we do at least one of the map missions for him, he might give us a discount. And was one more place. The shipwright doing the quest for him in Queen's Berth, again, going to yield a discount. So it makes sense to do those first before doing too much shopping. So let's have a look at what we've got here then and see if we're going to add some stuff to our list. So Journal's Careful Calamities. It looks like a grimoire. It is a grimoire. A very expensive grimoire. Again, I mean, it's a lot of money to pay for a grimoire if we're not going to use it, but Fedoran's a bit of a grimoire collector. So 14 grand, it's going to be a very expensive ornament. Some more Thieves' Putty, 5 lots of Thieves' Putty, and again, it's the mechanics that is so useful here. You know, the ability to open a chest with some Thieves' Putty if we're too low a level of mechanics is going to be so vital in dungeons, rather than having to schlep all the way back when we level up our mechanics. So that's also going to be added to the list. Oil of the Law also. Extra bluff and diplomacy, again, for those tough conversations. Fedoran might give himself a little bit of a lift. Gonna add that to the shopping list. Scrolls we're not bothered about unless it's scrolls of healing. Moderate healing ×2 here, so we'll get those as well. And the minor healing scroll also for 175. And then we come to some weaponry, solution, some alchemy ingredients. Ring of Focused Flame. Plus 10 accuracy with fire attacks. Quite handy. As a Scion of Flame, I think well, he's going to be a Scion of Flame. We're going to get that. We're going to get that talent again. He's not got it at the moment, but he will get it again. That might be something that he wants, even if he doesn't use it again. Add to his collection. Singing Scimitar. Adair can use scimitars, but he's already got a pretty decent sword. Interesting. It's a superb weapon as well. Better for a chanter. Lethandria's Devotion. Medium shield. Extra enemies engaged. Extra shield deflection from superb. Less crit damage taken and grants pale light, which causes nearby allies to recover health over time. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice indeed. If he does indeed go sword and shield, but we're kind of toying with the two-handed, aren't we, for him? Spellkeeper. Defenses against all spells, grants spell cache. 2 per rest, summons a random scroll into an empty click slot. Not that fussed about that, really. Aha! Another figurine. 5 uses. Summons an Adragan. Cool. Yep, definitely added to the list. And more grimoires. Dusty Black. I'm not going to look at them all. But Weightless. Grimoire of Spark and Flame. Lengrath's Martial Masteries. Holy smokes. I like the look of some of these. Grimoire of Vaporous Wizardry. Now this is the one that I want. I've already seen about this. Grants extra spell casts. Damage causes an interrupt. And some of these spells, like Necrotic Lance we already have, Minor Missiles we already have, and we like these spells. So we can actually respec some of these spells out and get other ones as well. Concussive Missiles are quite useful. Confusion we like. Meteor Showers are supposed to be really good. So yeah, this grimoire, of all the grimoires that I've seen, is high on the list of priority. So if we're going to buy a grimoire first, rather than buying an ornamental grimoire, which we're never going to use, buying one that we are going to use is of high importance. And apparently you can steal this. We're not going to do that though. But we won't be buying it until we've got our discount. An Amulet of Health. Plus 15 to max health. It's not marvellous. Right. Lots to add to the shopping list from here then. This is by far the best shop we've been in so far. Being the wizard, of course. Excellent job. Right, okay. I'm going to quick save it now because I'm going to explore this thing.
Sure.
There's another trader here, actually. Okay. So you can... Okay, Critter Cleaver. This is sacrificing pets. So if we put a pet in here, right? Sacrifice pet. Bonuses to be added. He gets an extra +1 intellect. So what's his current? What's his current thing? Look to be added. I might have to research how this works. He's already got +1 to intellect and a party-wide pet effect, so... If we sacrifice, what does it do, I wonder? I don't think I want to sacrifice pets. It seems very... Oh, creature division. Creature assembly. So I know what I think this does. I haven't Googled it, but I'm gonna do it after this session. I think these bonuses, if you sacrifice pets, you can get like a stack of bonuses that you know about on the side, and then when you create a creature, you can create a creature and maybe pick a bonus from the list or a couple of bonuses to get like a customized pet that has the bonuses that you want. That's what I think this does. But sacrificing a pet by putting it in there? Oh, it seems heinous. Is it a risk? Is it something we want to do just to get a customizable creature? Let's go for creature. How do we cancel this off? Drag it back. Creature assembly. So drag in a pet sleeve. Create a name, so you can create your own name, and then drag in a pet for bonuses. Yeah, available bonuses. So these will be known from our sacrifices, and then we can create our very own pet. I kind of like the idea of creating our own pet. I don't like the idea of sacrificing a poor creature to do it, though. Ooh, tough decision. Tough decision. We have no place going upstairs into the living quarters, to be honest, so we won't. Okay, okie dokie. Let's just take a quick look at the quest that we've got and see what level it's at, because we don't want to put off buying stuff from there for too long. Looks like there's a town crier there. Warning of Aothus. Okay. There you go. Oh, look at that. It's our level. Handy. We will get to that in due course then.
You look thirsty. A drink, sir?
Oh, a drink, you say? Let's see what drinks are on the
Quench your thirst on the way up the mountain?
Indeed. Show me what you've got. Just a load of drinks. So it might have been the last session or the session before last actually, we stumbled into cuttlefish, which were 7 coin, but gave 1 to morale. That's a pretty good deal. In fact, it's a very good deal. To get a +1 morale food for only 7, and you can buy unlimited of it. Yeah, we're going to be stocking up on a lot of cuttlefish, I think. In terms of what drinks we might get, I think we're just going to get a random selection. I mean, I personally like rum, of course, and it'd be nice to have a lot of rum on board. It is rather pricey, but hey-ho, I think Fedoran might treat his crew to a nip of rum or two occasionally. So that's where you buy the drinks from, that's fine. Okay, so we've been to refreshments, we've been all up the shops at this side. What we're going to do now is we're not going to go into the World Shapers Guild or Archimea's mansion just yet, but we'll have a quick wander round. And then kind of carry on round this way. But there's some more raiments here. That's refreshments. We'll go to the cuisine, we'll go to the metalwork, and we'll finish the session in the bathhouse. And in the next session, we'll try the guild and Archimea's. Oh, we won't try Archimea's, it's locked. There could well be a quest that takes us there, though. Oh, that sucks. What about the guild? We can go in there, though. Pick some more herbs.
You had no right to interfere in Rauatai's business.
Hawana culture isn't business, you company drudge.
Oh dear, what's going on here?
I don't give 2 pyres for your tribal pride, and I wager that Archimea cares even less.
The Malwoman clutches her fist at her sides. Her severe features are caught in an unshakable grimace.
If this is what passes for Rauatai in diplomacy, Rauzanui has bigger problems.
The more calm and composed Juana smiles, turning when she notices you.
If you've come to see Archimea, you're too late. He left the estate on wizard business.
Wizard business? Oh, that's a shame.
Archimea could be drinking Koiki wine with dead kings. There's no finding him if he doesn't want to be found.
Oh, damn. And what's going on here?
Tamar and I wanted something from Archimea. Our powers of persuasion leave much to be desired.
The wizard got his hands on a Hawana tablet, the Harapo epic. I came to reclaim it for Rauatai.
Find a way in. Find a way in? What, like burglary? Oh, don't know if Fedoran's happy with that.
In the middle of my negotiations, this little pest showed up with a claim on it.
The Harapo epic belongs to the Huana. The Queen sent me to remind you both.
And in fact, primary source is a rare find for the Huana.
Akira, few outsiders can appreciate what such an artifact could mean to our people.
Posturing about cultural value is worthless. We both want the tablet for the same reason.
Are you sure there's not another reason you both want the tablet so badly? The pair go silent and awkwardly avoid eye contact, focusing in different directions.
There are things better left unsaid.
Oh, really?
While I'm standing here, you mean?
Akira, I don't deny it.
So what's your plan?
I might as well adjourn to the palace in Serpent's Crown and give Archimea time to think.
What a load of... You mean to get your hands on that tablet with or without Archimea? You island rats can barely write your own names, much less a distinguished epic.
Netehe blinks at her in shock and takes a moment to smooth down the creases in her uniform.
Scamper back to the Brass Citadel and spin your own plots. I will happily do the same on my side of the island.
Well, do we wish to get involved in their little squabble? Not particularly, to be honest with you. But, I mean, these tablets, or this tablet, quite an interesting artifact.
I suppose I can spare a moment.
Oh, I think she's going off, isn't she? Oh. Okay, we might speak with her later then. Right, so, let's just ask about this, this tablet.
It's a handsome piece of rock, which some call valuable. I won't dispute that point if the value goes to Rauatai.
How did Archimea come into possess this tablet?
I believe that he had dealings with black market treasure hunters. Not that the Queen will implicate him.
And what does the Royal Deadfire Company want with this tablet?
I suppose it's no secret that we're after more than some arbitrary cultural touchstone. We're looking for a route to Ukaizo.
A mythical island, rumoured to be somewhere in the Deadfire.
Stands to reason that ancient lore would be a key to finding the place.
I see. Well, we can assume what kind of defences are in there.
Fine by me. I'm looking forward to the day when the Harapo epic is someone else's concern.
Ah, I see. So, could this epic really be a path to this island?
When it comes to finding the lost island, we can't afford to neglect any lead. The Ranganui seeks to saddle the weather and harness the storm. If there is a place where this can happen, it is Ukaizo.
So what idea do you have up your sleeve to retrieve this tablet?
I heard tell of Ephron, a thief with a penchant for making house calls. Word has it that Ephron made his way inside of Archimea's manor and later died.
Huh. No surprise.
Now his soul is bound to the fortune-telling machine in the dark cupboard. Strange fate.
Oh. Really?
It's a handsome piece of rock, which I won't dispute that point. Fine by me. I'm looking forward to the day when the Harapo epic is someone else's concern.
Okay, so what's the deal with you and that other lady?
All of her pretenses of cultural pride are a means to an end. Like the rest of the Huana, she isn't above exploiting any advantage if she can profit from it.
Okay.
As you say.
I think we've got enough information for now. An interesting little turn-up. The Archmage's Vault. Yeah, it's not going to be simple, that is it? And we certainly need time to mull it over. Right, onwards with our exploration and shopping.
No problem.
Wait, we're not shopping per se, we're not
Did the
spending any
Queen
money.
summon everyone to the palace?
But,
Akira, I've never seen Aruihi run so fast.
Do you think the Audra Colossus would come here next?
Pray to Cahopa, it does not.
Can hear it ticking, look. Or rather, listen.
Sure.
Okay, so Eelfear's raiments. Another abandoned dog. So that's why there's so many pets in this game. Makes sense now, because you can sacrifice them to get all different bonuses for your own customization.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem.
If you find yourself in need of comfortable garb, I'm happy to oblige.
Ah, a tailor.
I've been known to rip a seam here and there, patch some shredded gear back into shape. Thought I was an armorer, did you? Assumed that my tree stump limbs and barrel chest lend themselves better to the forge than the needle?
Grab him by his collar. Now you listen here, laddie. No offence meant. Just quoting the obvious fact that I saw.
If it's armor you're after, Marihi will set you up. She's got a knack for metal.
Pointing to the east. Right, okay. I mean, we are a wizard, as you can quite clearly see, and therefore we wear clothing. Mantle of the Seven Bolts. Okay. Burglars Gloves. Extra dex. +2 to mechanics. +2 to athletics. Oh, quite good for Nadog also, if we didn't want to give him the other gloves that we saw in the Queen's Birth. 3 Troll Stitched. Regeneration? Yeah. A superb robe, which we can probably pick up from loot, to be honest with you. Any really nice Valian clothing? That might be as fancy as it gets, to be honest. Right, Nagati's girdle. Athletics. Crush armor. Burglars Gloves. We could take these for situational purposes. Just for the +2 to mechanics, again, if we stumble across a higher level chest or trap that we can't use, if we don't have the ability to use the chew, the putty stuff, we can slip some gloves on instead to get that +2 bonus. I wonder if it also stacks +2 from that with the putty to get a +4 mechanics bonus. So I think we're going to add the Burglars Gloves to the shopping list. Not massively expensive either. But that's probably it from here, to be honest, at the moment.
Yeah? Yeah? Got it.
We've got Rasper. We've got little Rasper. Incoming hits converted to grazes. More effective with healing spells and potions. That's also pretty handy.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, look where we are. Fedoran eyeing the place up with a great beaming smile on his face. You can't wait to get inside and see what luxury.
Nago, you have truly put your foot in it this time.
Uh-oh. What's going on now?
Yeah, no problem.
The Luminous bathhouse. Does look so cool. You can actually take some of the herbs from upstairs as well. I like this zone.
Adolf Entry, you go to visit the Luminous bathhouse, yes?
Perhaps, Fedoran saying with a smile. Why do you ask?
My satchel. Like a fool, I left it inside.
Oh.
My ship is due to sail from Nekataka with the next high tide. If I do not find it, my Kasita will surely throw me overboard. Merla, I cannot swim.
He looks horror-struck.
I would go by myself, but The guards, they bar the doors to me without my casita present. They think I am a thief.
Are you a thief? He says with a chuckle, as if jesting.
No, of course not.
I'm just joking. I'll let you know if I see it. I'm indeed going inside.
Gelade, you mean it? Agrasima, I am in your debt.
And you can sense the air of misery lifting from him, to be replaced with a wide-eyed grin. You notice a light sheen of sweat on his upper lip. He shifts his weight from foot to foot and stares at you intently.
There is one thing. Madiko, how could I have forgotten?
Oh dear. Yes, go on.
If you could, do not open the satchel. The contents are... The information is...
Confidential?
Proprietary. You understand?
Now that is a dilemma. Do we want to open it or not? Oh, God. Two dilemmas today. Do we open the satchel or not? And do we stick animals to be sacrificed? Oh, God. The tough decisions. On my honour, I will not open the satchel. He says, maybe crossing one hand, fingers on one hand behind his back. Because he's not yet decided that.
You do me a great favour. Please, when you find the satchel, meet me at Peddler's Canal in Queensberth.
Okie dokie. Will do. Oh, you shouldn't do that to me, game. Asking me not to do something like that, like open a satchel that contains...
razor skewers, crusted swordfish.
Food vendor?
Today's catch, I say. Fresh and hot, spiced to the tongue of outsider and local alike.
Ooh. Razor skewers? 1,000! 10 to crew morale. Holy hell. Crusted swordfish, glazed chops, fried ugly, mariner's porridge, blah, blah. Some proper cooked food here. In infinite amounts. I mean, obviously, not all food is just for the crew. It also has buffs, and this gives +2 to penetration with weapons, +2 to might, and +1 to all power levels. And these last until the next rest, I believe. So, very, very handy. Penetration, might, good for the fight. Good for the fighters. Definitely good for Nadok. This kind of food. Really good for him, in fact. Oh man. In the area of effect, penetration with spells, 10%. Great for Fedoran and some of the other spellcasters, such as Remgren. +3 to might. Holy cow, some really good. Some of these we can craft, actually, as well. Maybe all of them, in fact. Incredible food. Captain's Banquet. Crusted swordfish. Yeah, look at that. We just need some swordfish and some Mauro coral. Hot razor skewers are here. Fried ugly. Yeah, this is a spell one, so we can make crusted swordfish and we can make the hot skewers. So for these we need what? Spices, we've seen that already in some shops. And Tahiwa snapper. I'm sure we can find that in the fishmongers nearby somewhere. And crusted swordfish, we need oil, marrow, coal and swordfish. Okay, so we've found some decent foods that we might want to work towards gathering some ingredients for. Duly noted and added to the shopping list. Because why pay 1,000 for one when you can make them yourself? Get the cook on our ship to rustle them up, you know? Right then, so we've got Marihi, or she's the proper armour merchant, not the tailor.
Sure. I say, you look like someone who wants protection and a certain something about presence. Akira?
Eyes is up and down.
Holler if any of the iron or steel laying around catches your fancy. Or if you need something repaired, I'm happy to take a glance.
Repaired, Fedoran says out loud, suddenly remembering the shards that he has in his pack of both the Endless Path Blade and the Whispers of Yenwood, bringing them out and showing them to her and saying, is there anything you can do with these?
Akira, but these wonders have suffered greatly. I say you must take better care of your things.
Yes, I'm quite well aware of taking care of things, but when one's abode comes crashing down to the floor, there's not much you can do.
I say I could repair these to their working order for 1,500 pyres each. Something about the metal, it yearns to bond as one. I could join all these pieces into a great sword for 3,000 pyres.
Oh my god, all of them together. So rather than having two separate swords, merging them all into one two-handed weapon for Adair, who is going down the two-handed build anyway? Yeah, please.
If you need iron or steel, maybe even something lighter, I've got plenty in stock.
Yeah, we're going for that. Duly noted and added to the shopping list. Which is growing, as you can quite clearly see, to something quite considerable. Right, good stuff. Fine battle axes for Nadog. I suppose that if he gets his eyeballs on them, he's going to insist we purchase these as a matter of urgency, or else he might leave the party. In his rather intimidating and persuasive ways. Added to the shopping list. Even though it doesn't make any sense, because we can probably find these in loot, but he doesn't want to wait for them to be looted, he wants them now. Alright, keep your hair on. Right, Queen's Rule, two-handed greatsword. Nope, we're getting our own version. Lover's Embrace, one-handed dagger. Nobody's got daggers at the moment. Fine plates. Fine weaponry. And a shield, which we may not need. What does it do? It's not as good as the other one, is it? Yeah, not really anything too marvellous here. But the fact that she can merge those weapon shards together, that is her main purpose. And one which we will be coming back to quite eagerly at some point in the future. Right, last place to visit. And it'll be an appropriate place to end the session, really.
Yeah?
And that is in the Luminous bathhouse.
No problem.
Oh, how fabulous. Keep an eye out for this satchel while we're in here. Let's just take a quick look at the quest. Sealed Fate. Search the second floor rooms for the satchel.
Yeah?
Well, we are a benevolent sort, really, and we have given him our promise, if you will. Oh, look at this. Oh, and getting tavern music as well. Just to... Oh. Hoo, hoo, hoo.
You got something you want to tell me?
You can feel the warming vapours already shrouding the party in misty goodness. And I like how the music actually sounds a little bit echoey as well. Unless it's just me. But it sounds like it's a bit more, you know, echoey than in the tavern. Quite atmospheric.
Got it.
Oh, this is beautiful. Who's in charge around here? Where's the changing rooms? We want to strip off and soak ourselves in the pool.
Leave it to me.
Got fish. We've got a nice little aquarium here. You stay there, you say to the party. I'll take a quick look around here.
Oh, we need one of those for our ship.
Oh, he wants one, he wants one. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Oh, avert your eyes, people! We've got naked people here! Holy cow, we've got naked people! Oh my god! Jeez! Oh, we got... Oh, warning, warning! You are greeted by a tall, carefully composed man. The crescent moon in the centre of his forehead glows faintly. Up close, the careful tailoring of his opal-adorned robes and their immaculate cleanliness speak to a deep well of vanity.
Welcome, welcome. I am Ganor, owner and proprietor of the Luminous bathhouse. If there's any way I might make your visit more comfortable, you need only ask.
Just quick look at... Oh, we can actually use this as a place to rest. 760. The Abyss. The Bathyal Drop. Oh no, I wish I'd never come here. Oh, I wish I'd never come here. At some point, he's going to want to rest here, is Fedoran. Not every night, but as a little treat. Oh, God. Oh, this place is awesome.
My friend, you return.
Do you know a boy
anything at all? You need only ask.
Named Degnos?
Casita Vetta's servant? The irritating one? Yes, he was here tending her just a few days ago. He tried to sneak into one of my rooms and told me a pathetic sob story when he was caught.
Ah, that might put a different slant on things.
I had the guards toss him out on the street.
Interesting. I don't think it's his satchel that he wants. I think it's his satchel that he wants. Anyway. How do we want to play this? We're not going to try the bass just yet. We are going to look for this satchel. And there are a couple of people to talk to in here.
No problem.
Bathhouse patrons. Alien diplomats. We'll speak to the named people.
Is this your first time to the baths?
An old man stretches his arms over his head and yawns, making a show of displaying his moistened physique. I haven't been in yet, but I am going to be going in very shortly.
The cost is high, but so are the delights. I might have the skin and bones of a retired scarecrow, but the waters bring youth back, where it counts.
He studies you from under a lowered brow as his knees begin to drift apart. I should go. Goodness me.
I see you brought your pain, but you need come to ease it. Pity.
Pain? A venerable elf sits beside the water, her creased and spotted skin slightly flushed by the heat. Numerous scars mar her skin on face and torso alike. Her eyes open, and their sharp gaze focuses on you. I don't believe I'm in pain.
Aye, if you say so.
And why might you be here in the bathhouse?
It eases my pain. More than that is an awful long yarn, and nae lickly.
Not for now.
Unless there's anything you need, please, let me to mine water.
We might speak with her when we get stripped off and are relaxing here properly. Right. I'm just going to have a very quick look around upstairs and decide what we're going to do about this satchel. Oh, got a level up. Right. Satchel. Wherefore art thou, satchel? Of course, there is a... as most buildings in this place, there's a blooming balcony or a terrace. Bathhouse occupant. Okay, so there's no satchels in here, I don't think. Maybe.
I'll see.
I mean, it's not classed as stealing taking these things, but we'll hang fire. Oh, this door's open. A worn robe. So where would it be? It's not in there. Where else would it be? Is it in here? Uh-oh.
Get out!
Sorry. Oh, it's in here. It's not classed as stealing, though. So, because it's not classed as stealing,
yeah.
Even though there's a woman in here. Sorry, the previous occupant left his satchel. I'm simply retrieving it.
Yeah? Sure.
Oh boy, what have we got ourselves into here? Okay, very quick look on the balcony while we're here. And then we're going to finish the session by agreeing to pay for a bit of rest and relaxation in the lovely pool. I mean, we're not going to strip off naked, of course, but we'll have to remove our clothing. We can't get in like this. Oh, look at that, look at that. So fabulous. And after we've been in the pools downstairs and relaxed and got ourselves pampered a bit, we're going to come out onto the terrace in our robes with our slippers on and enjoy some tea on the terrace to finish it off nicely.
Got it.
Oh yes, treat ourselves to proper luxury.
I'll see it done.
And we're going to nick the plants as well. A forsaken cat. There's always animals on balconies. Noah the cat. There you go, look.
Yeah.
I don't think Nadog's going to want tea though. I think he might want something a bit stronger. Okay, nicely done.
No problem.
No, just wreck the joint. Take somebody's satchel. Take somebody's satchel and take the plants. Take the plants out of the pots. Proper rebel is our Fedoran. You little scallywag. Okay, in fact, what we're going to do to finish the session is not go back to the proprietor and say that we're going to want to use the bath. We will get the pricing first, actually. But we're going to actually just hand in the satchel. Get that quest completed. Aha, fabulous. Right. Gotta say, I mean, yeah, I really like this place. I'm a sucker for spas anyway, really, in real life, so that's probably why. But, yeah. I could see Fedoran spending some time here.
Your exchange with Amrio was observed. Such behaviour is my responsibility. I've tripled his rates until he learns to conduct himself.
I thank you. Yes, it was rather awkward, I must say. But I think I may wish to try these fantastic baths. The vapour alone is enough to melt my cares away. I can't wait to try the water itself. How much is it?
Of course you would. Just speak with the steward near the stairs. He will make certain you are treated well.
Ah, I see. I thank you. Steward by the stairs. Ah, there he is. Right. Okay. How much? This is where we suddenly realise we're not going to be partaking.
You got something you want to tell me?
The cost of enjoying the bathhouse's unique offering is 1,000 copper per session.
Why so much?
A prudent question. The bathwaters are infused with hand-refined luminous adra, which promotes a holistic balance of the humors. Because of luminous adra's remarkable qualities, it is also a significant investment to both supply and maintain. Ganor may tell you more if you're curious. He is something of an amateur alchemist, in addition to being a businessman of remarkable skill and insight.
Don't worry, I will be coming back and using the bathhouse's services, but for now I've got some business outside. 1,000 coppers? Goodness grief. But we are here now. We do have enough coin. Our little spyglass thing shall have to wait a bit longer, I think. Right, let's hand this. Hopefully he might give us some money for this. I doubt it, though. He's a captain's bloody steward. How's he going to afford to give us any reward for this? And we haven't looked in the bag. We'll stick with our honourable... Oh no, did he say to meet him somewhere? Have I got this wrong? Oh, he said to meet him in the Queen's Berth at the bloody canal, didn't he? Peddler's Canal or whatever it was. Fine, fine. Right, okay, let's forget it then. We'll go and do that later. But for now, we're going to end the session here. And in the next session, you shall see Fedoran basking in the soothing, relaxing, fantastically fabulous Luminous Adra bathhouse, as will the rest of his party, and I shall give you a retelling of what he got up to for his 1,000 copper pans. So until then, I'm sure you'll be waiting with bated breath. I'll see you soon.